And we're back, YouTube pipe community. Another weekend, we made it. Saturday out in the workshop, as usual. Gonna do another one today. I'm gonna do some Esoterica Stonehaven. Haven't had this one for a long time. To be honest, I really didn't care for it. That's why I haven't smoked it in so long. This one, if you notice, is the cream colored bag. This one is from 2012. And this is just my opinion. Take it for just being my opinion. Everybody has one. But what I've seen with my own personal experience over the years with these bags, everybody says you have to get them out of the bags as soon as you get them. Put them in mason jars. Well, this one, like I said, is from 2012. And I absolutely have never had any problem with any Esoterica tobacco in bags. And believe me, I have many of them. And like I said, it's everybody's own opinion. You do what you want. What I always do is I get them out of the bag when I want to smoke them, put them in a mason jar, leave them in there till it's gone, and I open up another bag. Well, if you get online and do a little bit more research, everybody will say pinholes, pinholes. They get pinholes in them. Sometimes you will see a little bit of pinhole, but it's on the outer side of the bag. There's two layers to that bag. There's an inner side too, and that's bullshit. I never had any trouble. And one of the reasons why I don't do that as well is I leave some in bags in case something ever happens to me and my wife has to sell off my tobacco. She's going to have a better chance of trying to sell something that's still in the sealed bag than in a mason jar. That's one of the reasons why I do that. And then if I'm trying to trade it away or something or sell it to somebody, if whatever the case may be. Anyway, after all that ramble, I already have some still opened. And this stuff was from in a bag as well, like I said, for many, many, many moons. The bag I showed you, like I said, was from 2012. This was about 5-6 years older than that even. And I know you're not going to be able to see this. Yeah, you can see it. Look at those sugar crystals, boys and girls. That's not mold. Them sugar crystals. All the way around. Get one of these big boys out of here. Smells fantastic, by the way. I really don't have to grab a certain flake to show you because they're all just loaded. Look at it! That's not mold. Let me set this down here. Don't break it. That is sugar crystals. They're not gonna sparkle because I'm not in the sunshine, obviously. But trust me, those are sugar crystals. And they're all the flakes are loaded like that. Maybe at the end of this video I'll step outside and show it to you sparkling in the sunshine so you can see it a little better. But we'll get into that. See if my tastes have changed much on it, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. I didn't have to let this sit out at all because it's been in my jar aging for years. It's just right. It's not wet. It's not too dry. It's just right. Smoking it in one of my cobs. I have to say, after last time I've had this, which I think, like I said, it's been at least 5 years ago, it has changed. Still pick up a lot of the burleys. In case you didn't know it, if you crawled under a rock, it's a Virginia burley blend. which was always heavy on the burley in my opinion, and that's what I didn't really care for about it. But it seems like it's mellowed down some. I'm still picking up the nuttiness. Not even through the retrohale. The Virginias still aren't coming through. I'm not getting the traditional grassy, citrusy hay notes. I'm not getting that. I'm getting maybe just a little bit of sweetness from the Virginias, but that's really about it. It's kind of just like a muted taste. Really mild and smooth. Absolutely no tongue bite. You could puff as hard as you want on this, and it's really, I know you're not going to be able to see that, but the ash is really bright white. Just burning amazing. Picking up a little bit of like chocolatey notes. That's probably coming from the burleys. Still, after all this time, I don't know, maybe sometimes I just try to be too hard on the real popular blends because you have to have them, the wow factor. But it's just okay for me still. I mean, you're not going to get it any better than what it is right now. If I had to guess, I would say this stuff is at least 12 to 15, if not older, years old, if not older. Because when I bought it way back when, it was already aged when I bought it. I mean, to each their own. If you love the stuff, I mean, that's great. Good for you. It's just okay for me. I was talking to one of my friends this week. I'm sure you all know who he is, Dion. And he keeps up on a lot of the bills and legislation stuff that's going on. And he sent me one, which we had already seen. We were in a meeting, a state meeting, when he had sent it. The House passed a tax. It's going for the final vote now. They're going to quadruple the sales tax, state tax on tobacco in West Virginia. And then I was talking to Pipette OR there. He's out in, I believe, Seattle. And he said his local B&Ms, he pays like $27, $28 a tin of tobacco, which I think is ridiculous. And I told him how upset I was when I traveled about an hour northeast of here to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I was paying like $17 a tin, and I thought that was ridiculous. So that's why I said, to each their own. You do what you want to do when it comes to tobacco. But I've been preaching it, I've been preaching it for years. Some people laugh at me, say I'm crazy, I'm nuts. To each their own. I've seen the writing on the wall a long time ago. Tobacco is only going up in price if the companies even stay in business. If they get away with getting rid of online tobacco sales, everybody's going to be in the same boat that me. A lot of people don't have local B&Ms, and if you do, you're going to be at the mercy of the B&M. Pretty much, they're going to charge whatever they want for their tobacco once the online sales are gone. Other than that, on a good note, I'm gonna finish this bowl up. Like I said, it's weird. It honestly doesn't really have a lot of taste. Like I said, I'm really fighting to search for some taste out of this. Now my next bowl today, I'm gonna smoke it in my mirror. Then I'm gonna probably smoke another bowl this afternoon in one of my briar pipes, and I'll report back and let you know what the best flavor I got out of the three. I'm certainly not liking it, but I'm not loving it either. So let's just leave it at that. Enough rambling. Hope everybody has a good weekend. And one more quick thing. I was hinting around a little bit last week of some new tobaccos that were coming out. And two of them were just released yesterday from C&D. The anniversary blends, the flakes with the 17 or 18-year-old Perique. And yeah, I'm a sucker, they got me. The 17-year-old Perique really intrigued me. So I did order some of the, I forget what they're called now, just the flake and then the dark flake or whatever, the anniversary. And I bought some of the regular flake, but I bought more of the dark flake with just the straight Virginia with the Perique and no Orientals added. I really think that's going to be awesome. So that's in the mail. I'll be getting that probably Monday and do a review on that next week right away because I do want to try that. And also McBaron's coming out with something here very soon. And I'm not sure what that one's going to be. What I heard through the rumor mill was it was going to be a vapor, can't say it, Virginia Burley blend. That's what I was told. It's going to be a new one from the HH line. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. And somebody last week had asked me about my lighter. I forgot. This is a Lotus, is what this is. It's got a nice reservoir view on the back, if you can see that. Shows you how much in it. And yes, the trigger's on the side. Really nice lighter. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I forget who asked me, but somebody was wanting to know what it was. Other than that, everybody has a good weekend.
There's a little better picture up close of some very old age Stonehaven. Still can't get it to sparkle with this light in here. But rest assured that is not mold. That's what a little bit of patience and time will do to pay off for you.